Can you imagine carving an entire temple out of a mountainside with nothing but a hammer and a chisel? This is Tom's interesting thing of the week. Today we're going to India, to one of the most jaw-dropping buildings on the planet, the Kailasa Temple, part of the Ellora Caves. Now, India is full of stunning temples, so why have I chosen this one? Unlike most buildings constructed from the ground up, Kailasa was carved from the top down. That means the builders started at the peak of a solid cliff of rock and chipped their way down into it. Think about how crazy that sounds for a second. So no cranes, no modern tools, just chisels and hammers, because this was built way back in the 8th century. So the result, a temple bigger than the Parthenon in Athens, complete with towering columns, detailed shrines, arcades, entire rooms, all carved out of one single piece of stone. There's also a cool legend behind why it was built this way. So the king at the time had fallen very ill, and the queen prayed to Lord Shiva for his recovery, vowing to build a temple to him if her prayers were answered. She also said that she would fast until she could see the top of the temple. Fair enough, sort of. Clearly she wouldn't survive long enough for a whole temple to be finished, but one architect then made a bold promise that he could make it happen in just 1 week. Obviously no one believed him, but I guess curiosity meant that he got the gig, so he simply began from the top of the cliff, making the Queen's vow possible in just a couple of days rather than years. Incredible stuff. So now it's time for our life lesson. This week, problem solving. Sometimes the challenges in front of us might look impossible, but what if the answer is simply to flip the problem on its head, or at least see it from a different angle? The Kailasa Temple stands as proof that with creativity, a fresh perspective, even the toughest obstacles can be chipped away. See what I did there? Anyway, interesting, inspiring, even insightful. That's Tom's interesting thing of the week. If you like these, don't forget to follow, and I'll see you next time.